So 30 minutes on the clock starting now. Okay, so WPCourseware 4.4 came out a couple of days ago and changed the game. Nate, Ben, and the other guy. I'm not sure. There's three. I remember Nate and Ben. I don't remember the other guy. I watched a video, which I really enjoyed, and they said that it changed the game. And I was like, okay, put that to the test. Can I do 3 courses in 30 minutes? I mean, I'm not a rocket science or a brain surgeon person. So who matters here? I got to get going. LiquidWeb managed WordPress hosting, because that's where my website is that I'm building out these courses for. So you can see VintageAmericanWays.com. That's what I'm doing it. And Mediacom cable, obviously, because this is live, and hopefully it stays connected for 30 minutes. Apple, because I'm Mac, and the system, and so forth. And then I'm Jason. All right, so let me get going. All right, so let me get over here. All right, here we are, courses. We're logged in, has already been, obviously, installed, etc. And so I'm ready to add. Let's go. Now, this first course we're going to put together, we're creating, now keep in mind, we're creating these from scratch, and we're creating them for a specific point of view, which is obviously the 2 people that own VintageAmericanWays.com. That's George and Mary Ann Datesman. We'll talk about them some more as we go through, but I'm trying to give some exposition, if you will, while also beating this 30-minute clock thing. All right, so add a new course. We're doing this one for teachers because I know Mary Ann would be unhappy with me if it wasn't for teachers. So this is a course. I don't have a category yet in mind, and I don't have time. Thanks to that timer that's stressing me out. All right, so we have the course builder. I'm ready to add a module. What is the first module? So they're teachers. We're assuming that they have the book. So we'll start with the book. Now, this is, and oh, she's going to shoot me. What is it? Okay, let me leave that for now. Did it save it or no? Or did I not? Oh, okay. Book. Yeah, gotcha. Alright, so we've added it. Let me go. I want to see. This is the other part that we're putting to the test is, actually, you see how fast that loaded? Seriously, did you see how? Now, this is the other thing that's amazing, and I have to do this. And I'm not, this is for me, and I use Drift, I use LiquidWeb, manage WordPress, and manage WooCommerce hosting, and, so forth, and Apple, Mediacom, and so forth, just like I talked about. Okay, Vintage American Ways has been a client for a while, years and years, and what's the best way to put it? They have a huge catalog of digital media, specifically large, high-resolution images where they've had, and they want to do a lot more of scanning, these 100 years worth of really, really old, like more than 100-year-old articles, publication. Here, let me show you. All right, so you can see they've broken up parts of some of it, but they also have the really big files, and we haven't really put those, I don't think, thankfully, we haven't put a bunch. Well, see, like this is pretty big. That's 6,968 by 1,000 or 10,192, right? So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, and obviously it's comprised of what? Well, it's ads, and it's articles, and there's series, and there's so forth. So like this isn't a typical, and we're managing, so far at least, I'm managing everything through the WordPress media. And you can see, like, ever since it's been on, I moved it to LiquidWeb managed WordPress hosting, it's just been so much more fun to deal with. Like, it just, otherwise, before it would stall, and this is even, this is even more than, like, I've already started adding some stuff. All right, so that's what I want to. Oh yeah, where's the book? I knew I saw it. No, that's the used. See, that's the used companion. That's one we cut down though. Where? Oh man, I'm losing time here. Where's the book? Oh, here's the easiest way. So we'll head back out to the site and we'll go here, and that's where I needed. Should have just come straight here. Okay, American ways. That's what we needed to keep her from shooting me when she sees this. All right, where was that? Oh yeah, that's on completely different. This is just wasted time. This is. I knew I should not have. Whew. All right, let's go. Where was I at? Nope, not there. There. That's right. I was. Okay, where is I supposed to go to? So now we're at the book. Yeah. Put it. Ooh. And. Shouldn't it be that? She'll tell me if I was wrong, which I may very well have been. Okay, so we have that first module that's set up, which is the book. Ooh, I forgot about that. I need to go to Dropbox. Ooh, Dropbox is another one. What about that? All right, so we go to Files. We go down to Vintage American Way. All right, we have the book. Okay, it's great. There's all of the supplemental materials, or at least a lot of them. So let's start with. Let's go back. How do I go back? Okay. American Ways. Didn't have the. Oh, good. This is it. Ugh. It still has the markup though. I want to just. I was hoping to just dump it in there. I should have. All right. So let me go back over. I wanted to keep it on that one page. Right. So we have the module, and it's the book, and then now what I need to do is add a unit, and this is first in series. For now, I gotta. What? Okay, that's right. That's horrible. I should have downloaded them, I guess. I better get going. Okay, so we copied them, but it just, the way that it copied it was just horrific. And yeah, it didn't. Ugh. Let me think for a second. Alright. I know where to go. Alright, and we're going to subscribers. No. Alright, so this is the book. All right, so, I might want to edit this. Just like it clean later. There we go. Content. Yeah, I think that'll look okay. Yeah, that'll be all right for now. All right, so let's make sure that I have any. American. Okay, so it included a link. I'm going to add it for now. Edition. All right, and so we have that. Okay. Add unit. Okay. So we have the unit added. All right, good. So from there, what does this do? Does edit? This links. What's that mean? Huh. So this is where we edit it. But I really should be back. Where did I go? Here we are. All right, so we have the book, and we have the first module, or the first unit for it. And I was thinking there might be, no, we don't need a quiz for this. So I just add another unit, I guess. All right, so no way to copy them. Oh, but you can have unassigned units. That's fantastic. That's how I should have done this. That way I could have actually gotten it under the 30 minutes. All right, so this is the second one, though, and let's go over to this, and let's head back over to, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to go back, yes, and let's go with it in there. Okay, and then let's see. All right, so let's copy in this. Let's see if this works. That would be fantastic. So where was that? Here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh goody. Good. Fantastic. We're good. So this is, what was the subject? Yeah, where was that? Audio recordings, right? Now, obviously, we're going to come back later and update this, but at least I got them set up or started. Okay, so I love this interface, the way that they make it really easy, especially if you have your stuff in order and organized. You're gonna love this. Me just walking in cold, yeah. As you can see, it's not really, I'm not exactly crushing it, but let's see how much I can get done before that thing goes off. And I have it set on an alarm. Where was I? Here we go. So I think that was, yeah. Ooh, nice. I hope that linked right. I have to check it on the back end to see. Let's see. All right. So we can go ahead and add that, and boom, we're ready to add the. Yeah, this is fantastic. I love this flow. Once I understand what the flow is. All right. So excellent. Grab it. Oh, let's see. And really all that I'm doing is I'm moving these pieces of information over to be fleshed out further. But this is how we're going to make it available. And this is a free course that I'm putting together here that's going to be indexed and freely available. The idea that we're putting in is the conversational marketing. And part of that is I'm going to be using Drift, the conversational marketing platform, in order to do it. And on LiquidWeb, obviously, and their managed WordPress hosting and etc. Studio Press, I'm using the Genesis, the Essence Pro, which they were just bought by, WP Engine. So, cheers to them. Brian Gardner. Hopefully he walked away with a bunch of cash. He deserves it. Great community. Oh, I should be 30 minutes. Crap. Don't, think that, like, I gave up or anything. I mean, I did, but just don't think that for me, please. That'd be great. Let's see. Ooh, that worked. Yeah, okay. Man, that's nice. When that actually works, golly, that just makes everything so much easier. I'm used to having it anyway. I'll keep whining about it. Oh, I can't believe I'm actually getting. See, because these, I think actually what's going to end up happening, now that I've put some thought into it, just a modicum of thought. We have the first, we have the other four. Those are, and right now they're set up as a module. And I think what I should have done is those should actually have been, those should have been, and when you come back and see this in the future, you'll see that these are all modules now. And it's basically, if the course page allows you the lead in, because we're creating the course specifically for teachers. And hopefully there's a way to duplicate these. If there's not, then bummer, because that would make it a lot easier. Although I don't know, I'm coming in completely cold. But I would say that, if you have your stuff together, 30 minutes, you can, if you have the structure and you're just transposing it in here, you're not trying to do everything from scratch, then you're going to love this. Absolutely. Yeah. And maybe you can do a live video and, do it in 30 minutes and, basically, stick it to me, I guess. And I love the quizzes. I'm excited to use those. We're going to start adding some quizzes, even though I'm going to turn this into a course, even though Marianne is just petrified of putting her name on anything. And, VAW is all her, right? Her and George, obviously. So, all right. So we have these. These are all going to become modules. And then what's going to play out after that is we have 3 piles of information, if you will. So with, promise of a ton more for each of these and others moving forward. But foundationally, and to start as we roll out this conversational marketing thing for VintageAmericanWays.com, so I lost my train of thought. I'm under 30 minutes. I wonder if there's a way. Is there a way to convert it? Perchance? See update. I don't see. Yeah. It'd be nice if there was a way. It'd be nice if there was a way to convert them. Oh, wait. No. Is there a way? I don't think so. Unless I'm just completely missing something. Which is possible. Probable, even. I'll go that far. Alright, so definitely able to create it. So let's go back. And let's go back over. I should be trying to get. Let me do another. And we'll call this one what? Well, actually, is there a way, if I look at, is there a way to, no, all right. I like the orphaned content thing, the ability to just have it and attach it to different places. I think that's how this is going to be organized once it's actually published, and it'll be this weekend definitely, because I have a lot of stuff that I have to finish up before I show it to Marianne and George, because they won't see it. I'm recording these live, but the idea is for them to go back in posterity if they want to, but I figure they won't. This is more for Jason Hobbs Digital, really, than anything. Even though it's all subject to Vintage American Ways and LiquidWeb and so forth. But did I start it? Wow. I should have paid. Anyway, I'm the only one here, and I didn't want to see it because I was worried that there was no way I'd come anywhere near it. All right, so we have, duplicate the unit, killer. That's what I was hoping for. And so if I duplicate it, supplemental material, nice. So this is the duplicate, right? That is the Yep, good. Wake up, Jason. All right, and supplemental materials to accompany American Ways, Introduction to American Culture. And what do I want to do with this? I just want to, I guess what I should do is move it or attach it, right? So, no, can't do it there. Oh, let me try this. So, not add new. I want to go to modules. I'm going to go ahead and add a new module, and I want to, this one we'll call students, because ESL students use the book, and so teachers, there are a lot of, largely, from my understanding, teachers that are, I cannot think today. Let's see. Oh well. We'll put it with, no. It's a separate, that's right. This is, right. Okay, so, wow. It's funny, this is completely, I got bewildered, I guess, with the interface and bringing in all these pieces and, so forth, and the 30-minute timer, and I still don't know exactly what the time is, and I guess nobody else does either, but it's going to go off at some point. It's going to freak me out when it does. Alright, so can I duplicate? Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to be able to duplicate. Oh, love. So I duplicated the teachers, which was the wrong one to duplicate. Let's see. All right. And LiquidWeb is crushed. Mediacom has done fantastic too. No problem there. Yeah. All the above. WPCourseware just murdered it. Just fantastic. Now, me, though, in my hands, their tool is, it looks great, I think. So, I have teachers. I thought that I duplicated it, but did I back out and it didn't? Oh. So, no, I don't want to do that. Can I add one? See, I'd like to add a current module if I could. So I was thinking, yeah, back to courses. Maybe it requires you to publish it in order for me to be able to see. No. Huh. So I can't find the. Huh. Well, I have. it would just seem like to me that module that I created would be available. So the associated courses, it has to, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I need to, oh no. Huh. So should I duplicate it? No, you can't duplicate it. Alright, because there's a post type, right? They said that in that video. I believe he said that in the video that it's a post type. And these are taxonomies, don't quote me. But, yeah, that's interesting. I didn't, It's odd that, yeah, I mean, if I copy it, for some reason it didn't copy over the module as well. If they intended that to, then I found a bug, I guess. And then if not, maybe it's a feature request. But if it's copying a course, then I would want it to copy everything. Like, if I have media in there, if I have modules in there, if I have units in there within the modules, like take an exact replica was what I would, when I say duplicate the course, that's my thinking. Maybe it's just the administrative settings that is copied over and then, you fill in the media somehow, or I'm not sure. But back to the courses. Okay, so cool. There's teacher's copy showing up because I published it, I guess. Yep. 2 minutes ago it was published. All right, got it. And so this is the student, so we can go ahead and get this fixed, and there's that. Add a module. Okay, so this is the intro. Right, because we're assuming same thing that they have. Yeah, that would have been much easier. Let's see, what's this? Audio? No, I still need the first module. Alright, so this is the intro. So this is the first module. Okay, and then we'll put, where did I put it in? Cool. So let's get started. Probably still. Alright. So there. Did that. Yeah, it did. Alright, so we're one down. We are, let's see, a host. User error is just brutal for this challenge. Okay, so we got that. And then, oh wow, when did I copy all that? Oh, ooh, wrong way, Jason. There, and there. And there. Alright, so we have the second one. Yep. Now we're ready for the third one. Here is that. Oh, no. Yep, and then we go back over to here, and then, yeah. Okay, so these are supplemental materials for the book, and there's a bunch of other stuff, and all that we're doing, all that I'm using this course network to set up is pathways for specific points of view to consume this content, because there's so much. The archive as a whole is so vast. I haven't even gotten into, this is the first potential source of that will be put into these various courses that I'm going to be using WPCourseware to manage. And I already have 6, and none of them are like, they're all gargantuan. There's just so much stuff because there's 100 years every single month for 100 years. So that's what, 12, minimum of what, 12,000? That's a lot. All right, so need to stop yakking. Ah! Alright, well, definitely a big thumbs up to LiquidWeb and to you for actually coming back in the future and watching this, because I know you weren't here today, but I do appreciate it. Thanks. Whew. Yeah. Well, if I could remember how to shut this thing off.